Michael Montero here at the Mayweather-Pacquiao kickoff press conference in downtown Los Angeles. It's a little bit after 9 a.m. The gates just opened up. As you can see, the media is starting to trickle in behind me. Now, Manny Pacquiao is supposed to make his appearance at about 11 o'clock a.m. Mayweather is expected to arrive at noon. The actual press conference starts at about 1:30 Pacific time. It's going to be back there in the Nokia Theater here at LA Live. That's going to be broadcast on SportsCenter across the country. For now, we're just sitting back and waiting.
Let him walk alone. And Manny, just start doing it for us. Back to the left. In front of that suit for us, Manny. Right there. Right there. Manny,
to the left, Manny. Come to the left.
Here.
Freddie, Mac, can you start at the beginning, please?
All the way back, gentlemen. Freddie will go back after we do
Gentlemen,
this.
if you can just turn your body to the front, here we go, together.
Manny, come here, Manny.
Floyd, on your right side. Floyd, right in front of you. Looking back on your left first, Floyd. In front of that suit. Show us the front of that suit. Floyd, on your left. Over here, Floyd. Floyd, back over here. Floyd, back over here.
I got you.
Floyd, up here, man.
Back over here.
Thank you.
Floyd, to the left, Floyd.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Floyd, back over here.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead, Floyd.
So now both fighters in their camps have made their red carpet appearances. Now everybody's getting set up for the actual press conference here in the theater. Should start in about 30 minutes. Of course, Team Mayweather will be on one side of the stage, Team Pacquiao on the other side. And then the moment everybody's waiting for, the first time these two great fighters get face to face and do their stare down.
Please welcome the pound-for-pound great of the pay-per-view king, the 11-time world champion in 5 weight divisions, the current undefeated WBC and WBA welterweight and super welterweight champion of the world, Floyd Manny Mayweather.
Thank you, Leonard. Hello, Floyd. It's great to be here. It's great to be part of an event that so elevates the sport of boxing. I'd like to introduce the gentlemen who are sitting up here who are part of Manny's team. First, his advisor, Michael Kahn. Michael. And 7-time Boxing Writers Association Trainer of the Year, a legend in the sport. He crosses swords on May 2nd with another legendary trainer, my good friend Floyd Mayweather Sr. Freddie Roach is an inspiration to all of us. We love Freddie dearly. And for me personally, it's a privilege to be working with him. Please welcome the trainer of Manny Pacquiao, Freddie Roach.
It's just, I'd really like to thank all the people that made this fight happen. I love challenges. This is the biggest challenge of my life. It's finally here. It's finally in front of me. I've been looking forward for this for a long, long time. I'm going to get my fighter as ready as possible. We are in the toughest fight of our life. We're fighting the best fighter in the world. And we're going to kick his ass. I'm sorry. But good luck, buddy.
Now it's a pleasure for me to introduce to you Manny Pacquiao. Manny comes from the Philippines. And what does that mean? I think when we think of the Philippines, we think of a number of things. I know, growing up as a young boy, I remember the Philippines for their graciousness and kindness. I remember during the horrible time during the Holocaust, where the doors of most countries of the world were closed to those fleeing the Holocaust, including this country. The doors in the Philippines were not only open, but welcoming. And they took in thousands of refugees fleeing the Holocaust on the order of the President of the Philippines, Quezon. We know what graciousness and kindness the Filipino people show. We have to only visit a hospital in California, in Nevada. 80% of the nurses are Filipinos because they are gracious people and kind people. But I also know growing up that at the start of the Second World War, I'm old enough to remember that the Philippine troops fought side by side with the Americans against the Japanese, defending their island, Bataan, Corregidor, and other places. And when the American troops, because of lack of supplies, were forced to surrender, the Philippine troops took to the mountains and the jungles and became guerrillas and fought tooth and nail against the Japanese for 3 long years until General MacArthur came back. So we know the graciousness and kindness of the Filipino, exemplified by this man, Manny Pacquiao, who gives fortunes away supporting charities in the Philippines, whether it's founding hospitals, schools, building churches, supplying fishermen with motors so they can increase their catches, getting out to the deep water quicker. He is legendary for graciousness and kindness. But like those Philippine warriors, he has a fierceness about him that most Filipinos have, a toughness. He is a fierce fighter who doesn't quit, who gives its all, and will bring his best on May 2nd. I present to you now the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Thank you, Bob, and I would like to thank God for giving us and providing us a wonderful day, a beautiful day, and giving us strength. And I want to thank Showtime and HBO for helping to make this fight happen, and also Mayweather team, Mayweather promotion, Top Rank promotion, and Team Pacquiao, and to all the media. To all the media and press, thank you so much for all your support. And to the fans of boxing, I think, I believe that is what are you waiting for since 5 years ago. So I think the fight is on and you're very excited. I know you're very excited, and we're both of us, we're going to undergo a hard training for this fight. And we will do our best on May 2 to make you happy. And the most important thing is not to us, to me, or the most important thing is the name of the Lord, that the name of the Lord will be glorified. And I want to know that there is God. This is why I want to know the people that, you know, I want to let the people know that there is God who can raise from someone from nothing into something. And that's me. That's me. I came from nothing into something, and I owe everything to God to give you this blessing. So it's all thanks to the Lord. And thank you to all the fans, especially to the Filipino people who are always supporting me. They are watching now live in TV, and some of them are here. And I would like to thank Freddie Roach for being very nice to us, Team Pacquiao, being nice to me, and Bob Arum. And that's we call it. Our team is we have loyalty in each other because we've been working since 2001 until now, 2015, and I think we're the longest teamwork in boxing history. As a coach in boxer, and also my promoter Bob Arum, my loyalty to them. So thank you for trusting me. And God bless you all.
Every great fighter has a great trainer. And I like to acknowledge none other than his father and trainer. He's one of the top trainers in the world, has been for many, many years. None other than Floyd Mayweather Sr. This next man, he really doesn't need any introduction. He's been pound for pound the best fighter in the world for many, many years. He's 47-0 with 26 knockouts. He's beat everybody in the sport. Come May 2nd, it will be no different. He's the current WBC welterweight and super welterweight champion. He's the WBA unified welterweight champion, and he's also the WBA super champion in the super welterweight division. He's averaged over 1 million pay-per-view homes every time he fights, which is the highest average ever in the history of the sport. He's been named the world's highest paid athlete by Forbes magazine, ESPN the magazine, and Sports Illustrated, which is truly a testament to his great popularity around the world. On May 2nd, he faces another great challenge in front of him, and fellow world champion Manny Pacquiao. This will be a fight the whole world has been waiting to see for quite some time. Once again, Floyd is out to only prove to the critics why he's been the best fighter, not only of this era, but many other eras. He will go out come May the 2nd, and he will show you why he's been the best, and they call him the best. And they call him the best because he goes out there and proves it every fight. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the pound for pound best fighter on this planet, none other than Floyd Manny Mayweather.
First off, I have to thank my father. Unbelievable trainer, unbelievable person. You know, I want to thank Showtime, MGM Grand, so many different social media outlets, the fans, Team Pacquiao, top rank. It's been a long road, but we're here now. Al Heyman, remarkable guy. You know, if it wasn't for Al Heyman, my father, Leonard, and my team, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I want to say thank you. May 2nd, the fight of the century. It's all about the best, fighting the best. And Pacquiao is one of the best fighters of this era. And everything's about timing. And you know, I think we couldn't choose a better time. You know, our game plan is just to be smart and take one fight at a time, like all 47 fights. This is a fight that the world can't miss. This is an unbelievable matchup. Action-packed fight. I'm in the gym working right now, dedicating myself to the sport, pushing myself to the limit, because I never want to win a fight so bad in my life. And I'm pretty sure he's going to push himself to the limit, because he wants to win just as bad as I want. He wants to win just the same way I want to win. But one thing I do know about any sport, when you lose, it's in your mind. If you lost once, it's in your mind. If you lost twice, it's in your mind. From day one, I was always taught to be a winner. No matter what, be a winner. Push yourself to the limit. Stay focused, and be the best that you can be. Stephen Espinoza, I want to thank you. Richard Stern, I want to thank you. Bob Arum, Team Pacquiao, because without everyone together, we couldn't make this fight happen. So I have to be thankful for us coming together as one, so that we're able to give the world what they want to see. Mayweather-Pacquiao. Everybody that's tuning in, we want to say thank you. I'm pretty sure you're going to see hashtags on Twitter, Instagram shots. May 2nd, that's when the world stops. I want everyone to tune in. Mayweather-Pacquiao, the biggest fight in boxing history. Thank you.